Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know, it's been a while since I did my last video. I have reasons besides, not doing it. Listen, okay? I had a video and I was doing it. However, it was me prepping for a show. And I found out that show was canceled. So I spent maybe a month and a half prepping for a certain theme, and then I found out it was canceled, so I scrapped it. And then I haven't done anything since. So I thought doing it now would be great because I look presentable. I just came back from a Final Fantasy concert here in my hometown, and I had so much fun. And of course, I almost cried. I almost cried when they played Tifa's theme song, but that's okay. I was expecting to cry. I don't know when, but I was expecting it. I teared up a little bit. I didn't weep. Did not weep this time. But anyway, yes, I have a lot of shows to prep for. And I have personal things I gotta deal with. And other things. So this is pretty much a life thingy. But let's get started. I haven't gone to the gym lately because we've had terrible weather. Except for the last week, it's been beautiful. It was like +5, +7, and then it was +16. And then for some reason, on Friday the 13th, which is today, by the way, we had -10. And it snowed when we had no snow for like a whole week. And it was dry as a bone. Oh, and rain. We had rain the day prior, and then snow. Mother Nature is just like PMSing right now. But also, welcome to Canada. That was that. And then I was having car problems. Yeah, so car things. That's been fun. Not liking spending all this money on a car. Thankfully, I haven't spent any of my money on a car because what money? I just work at a retail job and I just afford to pay rent and for food. So thankfully, my mother has been paying all my car repairs. However, it's not free. I will be paying her back. Once shows start happening, I can start paying her back. First off, I had to get a new battery. My battery died. Like, died. I didn't know batteries only last for like 3 to 5 years in cars. Yeah, I know. So we had to replace that. And then, there was something else we had to do. We had to get something replaced prior to that battery. And then, recently, my car was not safe. It's just not safe in general. So I was told I can't go anywhere outside of London. So don't do a lot of city driving. So then we had to think about getting a new car. And then my mom came back from Portugal and had a revelation or epiphany, what have you, and said that she was just going to fork out money and pay for the coils and the new plugs. So that was pretty big. And then I had more car problems recently that scared the crap out of me. And so my mom had to take her to the mechanics, and we had to replace the ball bearings and my new sensor. Now, mind you, you guys are probably wondering, this is the standard maintenance thing when it comes to cars. And as a new driver, I should know this. I want to tell you guys something. I had a dad who was a body mechanic for 50 years, and he took care of all of our cars. Did we have to worry about it? No. Why would we? Because dad took care of everything. And now that mom and I are driving and we don't have him around anymore because he suddenly got sick and passed away in 2024 of October, I really fully understand why people don't take cars to the mechanics. Unless they actually have to, for obvious reasons. But yeah, so I had some car problems. So that's put a damper on my mood. I wanted to do a goal by reading 1 book per month. I'm only on book 2 and it's March. So we're getting there though. My ADD brain likes to be occupied with other things. But yeah. I finished Quicksilver and it was awesome and I absolutely loved it. I'm currently listening to Brimstone. I am on chapter 30. Trying to catch up to my coworker. She stopped at 38. Last I heard, and she's waiting for me to catch up. And she's pretty impressed how fast I'm burning through this book. I wanted that goal, and I'm not meeting it, but it's fine. It's fine. I have my little trusty bookie here, and so far, until October, I have about 14 to 15 shows. I have 14 shows, and I gotta register for another one tonight, because they switched their dates, which is awesome. And that would be Oxford Ren Fair, because I'm not going to a fan expo this year. No, I really want to vend at Oxford, so we're gonna do that instead. I have 15 shows, and I still don't have a show for October that I know of, or November that I know of. I'm still on the fence about December, but my first show of the year that I'm preparing for, not really, but I've got tons of stuff still. I have CK Expo in Chatham, which is like Comic-Con. If you're new here, it's like Comic-Con. And then right after that, I have Shock Stock, which is my horror convention. And then I go back for Brantford Comic-Con, because I got asked to come because there was a spot available. And it's only an hour and 20 minutes away from me. For one day. It's gonna be a long day, but the spot is cheap, so I can make it easily in one day. And it's Comic-Con. I said that I was gonna focus on some Comic-Cons and some Ren Fairs this year. Not a lot of small markets. There's that. And then my first Ren Fair is in May with Kiana. Half of my shows I'm sharing with Kiana, and that is the Ancaster Ren Fair. That is like Hamilton, GTA, last time I checked. Something like that. Someone freaked me out when I mentioned that. They said it was like near Ottawa, and I was like, oh no, especially with all my car problems. I don't want to do anything that far, let alone without a secondary driver, but most importantly, without a better car. And we're looking into that in the summer. That's what I have so far. And then I have Robin in the Hood, which I finally got accepted 2 weeks after the Ancaster one. And then I have another one in Amsterburg. I don't know. It's close. And then I got accepted to KW Comic-Con, which is in Kitchener. And then I go to Toronto for Evanescence. July, I have West Niagara Ren Fair with Kiana. Then I go to Windsor Comic-Con the week after that. And then I have a small show here, which I promised a friend to do, so I'm doing it. Then I had no shows in August, which is going to be now Oxford Ren Fair. The Great Canadian Halloween Market is on the 13th of September. I think I'm going to keep those 2 weeks open after that Ren Fair, so I can prep and get my crap sorted. Then I registered for London Comic Con. I'm pretty sure I'm accepted, but approval emails haven't got out yet. And then we have vacation. But I don't have any shows guaranteed in October yet. Oh, I did register for a show in November, which is the Krampus one. I think that's near Ancaster. Garbage to Goth recommend me that show. And then December, depending how it goes, I think I'm just going to leave December blank. I think Krampus might be my... Oh, no. Krampus can't be my last one because I always do the Geeky Market. So I'm hoping it's on the 29th. That's going to be a crazy weekend going from one way to another. Oh, my God. Anyway, so that's all for my shows so far. I don't plan on registering for any other show. I need a lot of time to prep. I need a lot of time to get sorted. Hopefully we don't have any car problems. I have been working endlessly to come up with enough stock to do all these shows without having a headache. You know what I mean? Which would lead to the title of this video. You read the title, right? I have surgery, T-minus 1 week. T-minus 1 week I have surgery. It's nothing major. Apparently everyone's been telling me everything's fine, but it's like my very first surgery ever, and I've never done this before. I'm getting all 4 of my wisdom teeth pulled. I know, I can hear it. It's but listen, I did not need to get them removed when I was like 18, because one, I was off of my mom's insurance plan by the time I turned 18, because I'm considered an adult. But when they grew out, they grew straight, and they gave me no problems other than the painful time we had out of those 4 weeks. Ugh, it was horrible because my teeth were freaking weird. What else is new in my life? My teeth were being weird because this grew out first, then this grew, and then this grew, and then that grew. And it was every week a new tooth was growing out, and it was a nightmare. I was accepted for the Canadian Dental Care Plan, hence why I got my tooth fixed, because I was betrayed by my coffee cup back in 2025 of May and broke my filling, which the dentists were kind of shocked that it stayed. Did this, and then they did the cleaning and x-rays and blah, blah, blah. And they were like, so we have good news. You have one cavity. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I told them. I was so worried that I was going to have like a bazillion of them because I rarely go to the dentist. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't have insurance. I don't have money. I kept my teeth clean the best I could. And for having one cavity, that was great. And it was right here. However, they said that there were 4 major bad ones all sitting on my wisdom teeth. So, which would make sense on how I eat certain things and all of that. So they were like, you have 2 options. You either come here every 3 to 6 months or a year, and we can kind of work on them because they're so far back. Or, with what you have right now with your insurance, get them all pulled. I really didn't want to come back every 6 months or a year to do this. So we're just going to get them all pulled. I'm going under because I have a massive dental phobia. As soon as I get there, they're going to put me down. That's the wrong choice of words. They're going to put me to sleep. My regular dentist that I go to, they were like, we can do it. And I was like, that's great. Just knock me out. And they were like, oh, well, we can't do it. I heard the surgery is like really short. She'll be fine. It's just I'm so worried about recovery because I heard the first 2 or 3 days, they're absolutely brutal. But I've been reading online, like there's some things that you can do. I knew about the food, like what I can and cannot eat. I also have a mom who's a pro with that because my mom in her 30s, she had reconstruction surgery. She had to have her like jaw wired shut for like 6 to 8 weeks. So she's kind of a pro when it comes to certain foods. I'm kind of scared and excited at the same time because my mom was like, I'm gonna make you my famous turkey soup. And I was like, oh my God, I love her soups. And then she goes, blended. It's gonna be a fun time. So I can't wait until Gabe like starts eating like solid foods in front of me, and I'm just gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna go and drink my food. Like, so that's gonna be an interesting week. Pretty sure my sewing is gonna really block out my pain and keep me distracted. And books. I'm gonna read / listen to a lot of books while I'm recovering. I did a massive book haul pretty recently. If you haven't been following me on TikTok, go, because I kind of post more there than I do here. I try to do shorts here, even though I'm already a short person. I bought a bunch of books. I think 2 or 3 of them out of my pile, I have them on Audible. I have it on Audible, and I'm finishing Brimstone obviously first. But I gotta read 2 books that Sam lent me because I kind of want to read them and give them back to her. Not that she's bugging me, just saying. It's just that I don't want to keep them when she probably wants them back. But there are 2 books I really want to read, like Direbound. I really want to read Direbound, but I also want to reach When the Moon Hatched because it sounds awesome. But the Moon Hatch is really thick. She's a thick girl. Yeah, so I'm just preparing. That's really all I've been doing lately is dealing with car stuff, prepping for shows, and surgery. Yeah. If anyone is expecting cosplay stuff, I don't think there'll be any cosplay anytime soon. If I do, it'd be really rare. I do have ideas. I do have the patterns. I just need time. But my ADD brain likes to make me do things that I really want to do at that moment, not by force, because I get annoyed if I try to do something by force. I'm just waiting for that one thing to click. Oh, gardening is happening. My greenhouse is sitting in my sun porch right now. However, I put that outside 2 days before we were expecting snow, because God forbid I don't check the weather channel. It's just different every time. Like, and any time that I'm like, oh, we're expecting rain or we're expecting this, it just never happens. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So now my vegetables are just sitting there, but, thanks anyway, because then I can still prep on getting my backyard ready, because we're doing it in the backyard this time. Not my front yard anymore, because my neighbors want to garden with me at the back. I bought avocado because I kind of miss having avocado toast with tomato slices. And I got an avocado and I grabbed the seed. And now it is in my water. It's been 1 day. Like, I'm not seeing any roots anytime. My dresser also collapsed. It was shifting. I've expecting this for like 2 years. And I kind of woke up one day and it looked so far to the right that I was like, this is going to go bad in 2 different ways. It's either going to collapse in the middle of the night, not only wake me and Gabe up, but the entire downstairs unit, or it's going to collapse and scare everybody in the house when I'm not home, or I could be at home and just sewing, and then I can't get into my room where my computer is and all my plants. Oh, and this thing called my bed. I had to grab all of my clothes and shove them into my living room, and then I had to take everything off of my bookshelf and put everything that was on my bookshelf or on top of my dresser there, and then I take all my plants off because half of them were on my bookshelf, and now I thankfully have this beautiful shelving unit that I bought 2 of because I was really impressed the first one I got, and now I'm kind of loving all of my plants in this corner. Like, my monstera is growing nicely. Both of my monsteras are growing. Oh my god, one's fallen over. 1 second. Jesus. I'm pretty sure she was following the light. She's thriving. I, for once, have successfully propagated my oxalis, my purple oxalis, because I repotted her, and then I remember at the bottom of the plant, you can propagate by taking the corns at the bottom. I had one singular corn, and I was like, I don't know if this is gonna grow into anything. And she did. Just one. Just one for right now. But I was able to give it to my neighbor next door, because she's been wanting one. But the oxalis from where we were buying them weren't looking too good. Not Heavy Petal, because Heavy Petal is an awesome store. I don't want to say what store, but every time I would see one, it just didn't look healthy. So I grabbed mine, and then I repotted her and mixed her with the main one. And then I had to call my neighbor the other day and being like, hey, if you're losing like 2 or 3 of them, like, that seems to be pretty normal, because I lost 2 or 3 stems of the plants when I was repotting. The corns weren't together, they were separated. So that's what I was worried about. I wasn't worried when it was all in one corn, but because it was in 2 separate corns in the pot, yeah. So she lost 2 out of 3, but she's gained like 4. So she's doing magnificently. And then the one with the singular one, she's just single now. I had to propagate, who did I just propagate pretty recently? Oh, my metal weed, because it was growing weird. But I just needed a repotter. I propagated all the stems that I want, put her in a jar full of water, and then repotted her, and then somehow she died. I'm okay with it, because once they get their roots, my metal weed babies, I'm just going to repot them and put them in the same pot. We lost my Thai constellation. She just looked horrible. I don't know what happened. She just looked bad. And then I had to get rid of, who did I just got? Oh, first time ever, I had to get rid of that strawberry plant. She lasted pretty well, but then I noticed spider mites. Thank God she was isolated. She was not around any of my other plants. So thankfully, I was okay with just tossing her. I read online, like, if it's just a few, like, isolate and do this and this and that. She was infested. I don't know what happened, but she got infested, and so I just chucked her. So I'll just get a new strawberry plant. My golden pothos didn't make it somehow. I had her in water, and then I changed the water like monthly, and she still died. So it's fine. My mom's gonna propagate it from hers, because that's actually originally mine from my co-workers when my dad passed. It was part of the thing. And my mom took my whole pothos, and then I just took the baby stems, and then she was doing fine. But now, I don't know what happened to her. My friend's Monstera, I can grab her actually. I don't know what happened to her, but she gave me a singular stem, and she was a little cute. And I wanted to call her Sprout because all she was one sprout. She died. However, her stem was still like a nice, beautiful green. Don't know what happened there. But, so I kept that stem and I just submerged her in water. And look at her now. Like, she grew this big over that one singular stem. A new leaf. And then we're getting another new leaf. She did have another leaf prior to this one, and it died. I don't know what it is with plants. They like to make leaves and then just get rid of them. I don't know. But my Monstera grew a new leaf recently. She's awesome. My Monstera minima. She is getting too long. She's getting too long this way. So I kind of moved her around and put her in a jar where she can stand up. She has a new leaf, but now I had to get a stick for her because she's just so long. So I got a stick for her. And then my Swiss cheese is doing great. My best friend's plant that she gave me when my dad died, she's having her moments, but I figured out that she likes to live in water. So she's been thriving there. My blood leaf is the only plant that is my biggest, but she is not here. She's at my mom's house. But here is the baby. And my mom has a piece of her as well. She is doing so good. And I keep my plants here. My mom gave me a coleus, and then I repotted her after she propagated her for like a month or so, and I repotted her and she died. I know, Mom, I'm sorry. I don't know what I did, but it just happened. So there was one healthy root from that. I put it in my I put her in my propagation jars. Oh, and Hank is still around. And then I have like silver inch leaf plants in my living room that I propagated because the other one was not doing so well. And then I have my cactus. I actually bought my friend's cactus. I call her Ray Ray. This is Ray Ray right here. My friend didn't want her anymore. She's had her since the 9th grade. I offered to take her because I want to put her in the living room. I just don't have the space for her right now. I have mine that is exactly the same as my friend's, and she's growing beautifully. She's shedding a few leaves at the moment. I can't tell that she's just being happy or not happy, or that's just normal. I'm going to assume it's normal. I'm praying that it's just normal. I propagated 3 times my purple heart plant, and one's in soil because I kind of like her being in soil. I found out that she also likes to be in water, so I have like a bouquet. This is it right here, just existing, and I love it. But that's it. That's pretty much all of my plants, and who did and who didn't survive. My pink princess did not survive. I kind of figured. I didn't know any better. I didn't know what I was doing. I might get another one, but I'm really liking plants that just sit in water. They seem to last a little bit longer. I don't know about going plant shopping anytime soon, but I gotta get a lot. I'm getting rid of some stuff. I'm making room and getting rid of some things. I might get another bookshelf because the one I put for my collectibles, I freaking love it. And I want to get rid of the one in my corner. I think it just looked nicer. However, I do need a new couch. I need a lot of things. But that's it. I just want to give you this giant update before I will be gone for a couple of weeks because, again, surgery. And I'll be gone for 7 days and I won't be able to, like, talk. I'll look like a chipmunk. And hopefully doing some more walks outside. I wanted to go today. It was wet snow this morning. So I didn't want to go out. But I did walk there and back from the concert because I didn't want to take my car. Oh, I am streaming. I am still streaming. I was supposed to stream the other day, but I got into the groove of sewing pouches. And then I was going to stream the other day, and then I got frustrated with my satchels. So I didn't want to be in the mood to stream, but I was supposed to stream today, but then I forgot about my concert. I know how I forgot my concert is beyond me. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow morning before I have to go to 2 birthday parties. I gotta go to a D&D birthday party in the morning. Oh, and I gotta make cupcakes in the morning. And then I'm going to my neighbor's. I feel like February just went by so fast. I don't know what it is. This year, I didn't have to complain or think about it. It's just, I was like, wow, it's already March. I miss shows, dudes. Guys, I miss shows. I miss my long drives and I miss going to shows and seeing people. I miss it. 1 more month to go. A month and a half to go. Anyways, I'm gonna go and go play some games. Final Fantasy Tactics. Evilus Chronicles is what I'm playing right now. I've already played it. I played the original and I played War of the Lions. I'm just playing Evilus because there's actually voice actors. So I'm enjoying the story a lot more. And I'm learning how to pronounce things. Because there are some names I couldn't figure it out. Anyways, if you guys like this update, this killer update, give this video a nice like. And if you want to follow me and all my other social media accounts, all the links are down below in the description box as well. Don't forget to follow my TikTok. I don't know why I haven't put that down there, but like, follow my TikTok. It's Nikki Momo. It's the same thing. Everywhere else is the same thing. It's really rare that someone would use my username. So, I post when I can. I'm trying to do more of that. I used to do a lot, but that was cosplay related. But I just want to do for funsies. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I know it's like, it goes dark a couple of times, but I can't wait to vlog and show you guys like the shows I'll be going. And the new ones. And all my outfits. Because now I'm wearing makeup again. Now we know what's going on with my eye. So it's gonna be fun. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in my next video. Take care. Bye.